Hi, good morning guys. How's it going? Just thought I'd make a video today. Thought I'd get out on this cold, snowy, wintry morning. I'm currently halfway through a 10-mile walk, so I just thought I'd start the video halfway through on this canal. So that's where I want to start the journey, from this canal. I'm currently at this canal which is frozen up, and I'm going to be walking along, going for a walk and talk, and bring you guys with me on this cold, frosty morning. Beautiful day, just as I like it. It's currently -2 degrees. I'm actually pretty warm. I'm sweating actually. Try not to sweat, but I'm not cold at all. I'd like it, to be honest, I'd like it colder. I love the cold. I embrace it. I can breathe better and everything. But yeah, a little bit colder would be better. It's only -2, but so I've got my flask with me, my ginger and turmeric. Yeah, so let's begin on this journey, shall we? So it's always good to get out, work up an appetite, get out, warm up. You don't need eating at home. All you need is some porridge and some warm clothes. That's all you need, and a good morale, a good thinking, good energy, and it warms you up. You don't need to be sat at home freezing. I don't even put the heating on. Don't need it anymore. So put off as well. It's just not worth it. I always remember putting the heating on. Storage heaters. I worked it out. It was £27 for the night. Well, if I left it on all night, it was like £27. Over a month. It's going to be 600-700 quid, whatever it is. It's just a waste of time. It's just, don't put it on. Leave it. What else can I add to that? So I'll have a water bottle, kettle, water bottle. That's it, just a water bottle. That's all you need for warmth. And just clothes. You just need good clothes, good warm clothes. So I've got my summer jacket on. I've got a winter jacket at home that's, furry one, but it's -2, and I've got this, sweating with my scarf on, but yeah, I've got my winter gear on. My summer gear on. They seem to target us when it's cold. It just doesn't even get cold anymore. You know what I mean? It just seems to pick on us when we're vulnerable. It's sort of like they feed on it, they get off on it. You know what I mean? So let's crack on with this walk, and we'll make a good video of this and see where we go with it. So yeah, we had a good few inches of snow the other day. A good 4 or 5 inches actually, as you can see behind me. I even took my gloves off. It's warm. My hands are warm. That's all you need. Good food, porridge. That's all you need. Porridge, warming drink, you're done. I have noticed I've been eating a lot more now the cold weather's here, and it warms you up. It's just your instinct knows, your body knows. So I've just been piling on beans and toast. That's it really. Sweet potato, beans, tomatoes, all that good carbohydrate stuff, because if it does hit the fan, you're going to want to stuff yourself full of carbs. If there's any sort of blackouts or anything like that, just be aware of it and prepare as well. I've been stocking up on candles at the minute. I've got all the food galore, full of carbs, beans, pastas, curries and all that. I'm good for 2 years with food wise. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just got a load of candles in. I thought I was running out of gas canisters and stuff, just so I can cook outside. Also got a Kelly kettle as well, which you can boil water with it. No, well, what it is, it's like a funnel. you put firewood inside it, and it heats the water up all around it, and it acts as a furnace as well, so you can cook on it as well. So you put a pan on there, put your beans in there, so it cooks your beans and heats the water up at the same time, and all you need is firewood, just in case. I mean, I got it off Amazon, 100 quid, you know, no problem. No, there's no fear, you know. Once you're mentally prepared, prepping, it's a great journey to be on. I love the prepping journey. You know, I never chuck stuff away. I always get through it. Especially with yeah, so the ground's proper froze up here. It's nice to walk on. Nice crunchy snow. Yeah, I do like these cold frosty mornings. You know, it's quite rare here, but I do enjoy them when they do here. Come here, like, we didn't have many last year. We had probably, we're still recording. Yeah, we had a handful last year. I wanted to go to my home village, you know, where I got brought up. I tend to like go there when it's nice frosty morning like this, you know, with my ginger, and go back home, you know, and just remember, you know, who I am, who I was. I've always been the same. I've always been neutral. I'm always all right. It's just the world around me. You feel like you're going mad with this, like loneliness, isolation, and it's the world that's the problem. It's stopping us from doing everything. It's stopping us from having families. You know, cost of living that they're manipulating. Just, you know what I mean? There's no future, and they're stopping us from living. I blame the system for not having a family. I do. I just. It never used to be like that. You know, you know, people were having kids. Like the baby boom was in like the 80s and 90s, and now no one's bothering. And it's all done by design. It's this anti-human, making people anti-human, thinking, well, I'm not going to bother. You're making you selfish as well. I think, well, I'm not going to bother having kids. You know, this is what they want you to think, which is anti-human, isn't it? They're thinking, well, don't have any kids. You know what I mean? It's just stitched up in such a way. So yeah, lovely bit of forest here. These are all spruces. Great for spruce tea. Lovely snow is, isn't it? It's good to see it. This field's like covered in snow. Perfect winter's morning. Lovely and fresh as well. It's full of needles all on the floor. Yeah, so enjoying this walk. Yeah, like I was saying, we're like stocking up and stuff, you know. You know, I still keep doing it after all these years. Still keep doing it. Bits and bobs, purchasing a can or two now and again. Pretty much all the time. Just keep adding up, keep adding. Because something's going on, something's not right. You feel it everywhere you go. You know, this size of this oak tree here. It's like perfect, like the golden leaves on it. Look at that, it looks perfect, picturesque, doesn't it? With the sun. You know, the leaves are still on it. Amazing how the leaves are still on it. Ah, a bit of sun. Oh, the sun's warming up actually, it's warming up a bit now. Yeah, it's just the way to go, this prepping. I think people are cottoning on, well I hope they are anyway, to the problems that are being put onto us, should I say. You know, reducing us down to nothing by design, so they can bring in their world, their AI dystopian nightmare. You know, that sense of dread. I'm just trying to get the lighting right. This is why I come out here and make the most of it, because you just feel it closing in on you all the time. We're still recording, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get that bad, this technology, and it's starting already, and I know it's going now. This this censorship and stuff, and then putting people away for saying things. You know, I heard a story in Hong Kong about democracy, pro-democracy. You know, 10 years for saying things, probably online, obviously. So it looks like this is what's happening now. This is the next phase of it. You know, starting putting people away for saying anything at all, and no one knows what that barrier. It's like you're on a motorway, and they say, well, if you go too fast, we'll give you a ticket. You know, they don't tell you how fast the speed is, but they'll say, if you go too fast, we'll give you a ticket. That's the analogy of what this is. Just any old excuse. There's no rule book or anything. They just make it up. You know, and this is it. This is where it's going. I know where it's going now. It's this other reality. It's this digital AI dystopian nightmare. It's like their God. It's like that. It's being replaced with their AI God, and later on down the line, it's going to dictate, you know, your fate. You know, your willingness to have kids or stuff like that. That's how deep it's going. This is probably 10 years from now, 5-10 years. It's going to dictate whether you live or die. It's going to dictate your fate. So anything you do say, and this is where we're at now, in this current time, we're entering it now. So now would be a good time to start ditching all this digital stuff, getting rid of it. Do you know what I mean? I can feel it. We're going to have to get rid of it at some point. I can feel it coming. You know, with me and phones and stuff, it's just fate. You know, I've got no one to call. I've got no one to call. I don't want to call anybody. You know, my family don't call me. I don't want them to. I say, just come up and see me. You know, do that. I've always said that. Come up, make the effort. Don't waste your life. Because sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my life just on YouTube, because it's not growing. Not that I want it to. I've actually lost a couple of subscribers. It's not built up at all in the last month. I've lost 2 subscribers. So, but I've always wanted it to be small anyway. I'd sooner have 100 real friends than 100,000 fake ones. You know, because it's all about being real, and it's all about being real, authentic and genuine. You know, it's the way to go. But I just think this is a waste of time. You know, I just feel like I'm just talking to myself, and you know, it's nice to talk to a few subscribers that I have been speaking to online. But that's good enough for me. Just a couple of people I do like to talk to. You know, spread hope and good energy. But it's nice to get a few more subscribers just to make me feel not alone as much. I just look at other channels, you know, just started way before me, and they've got hundreds of subscribers, and I'm thinking, I've been doing this half a year, and I ain't had any at all. So there's some sort of block on it, which I don't mind really. I don't mind, but it's not. I don't think it's the way for me. I don't, you know. I do try to promote good and everything. But the algorithms, the AI algorithms, which I just mentioned, you know, they just it's just bottom of the line. They don't. It's just not promoted. You know, you can just see the dynamic. You just compare it to sort of like famous YouTubers, you know, big influencers like Mr. Beast or whatever, billions of subscribers. Look at the crap content it is though. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'd soon have 100 real friends than 100 million fake ones. Just playing this game. It's fun, alright. This soulless game. Yeah, this going back to the main issue at hand here, this AI is this massive cause of concern. Yeah, like I was saying with the phones, yeah, like I've got no one to call no more. It's just lighting alright. Just want the lighting to be alright. I've literally got no one to call, and it's better. It just feels better not having that. I like it like that. You know, you just see everybody just checking the phone all the time, and the apps as well. You know, it just adds to the mix, doesn't it? Just adds to the mix. It just amplifies it all. It just slows everything down. You know, with the apps at work, they're trying to force onto me. So I ain't doing it. You can shove it. So I'm still getting away with it for now, but I can't leave because I know if I go somewhere else, it'll be saying, you know, whip out your track and trace device. Let's tag you up. Let's measure your carbon that you're burning today. This is where it's going. Absolute sense of dread, and people are going along with it, dragging us all into it. Yeah, don't think we're going to make it. It's our generation. I just hope I'm out before it fully kicks off. This thing's getting a bit cold. It's freezing. Lovely winter's day though. Lovely winter's morning. Yeah, it's like snowed and then it's iced on top of it. So it's made it really... It's good for grip and good for walking on. So, what else can we talk about? Well, I hope everyone's, you know, on a high vibration, feeling good, feeling well, doing everything you can to make yourself feel better, getting healthy. I really do promote it. There's nothing more that that's the best thing I would promote. I've always said it, getting right with yourself. Always staying above it. You know, eating the best food you can. Loving yourself, you know. And that's the secret, that's it really, loving yourself. Switching it off. Doing what you want to do. Having that balance. You know, that balance work-life balance, which I've got. I only like doing a couple of days a week because it's not worth it. I've seen a lot of videos saying, you know, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time. You're worse off. And it's like that. You're actually losing money going to work. Even having a car, you're losing money. It's just not worth it. You know, there's a generation that's given up. I can understand why people don't want to work. I really can. I don't want to. Not with this going on. I don't. And it's just not ending. No, it's like it's not. It's just starting now. It's not even. It's just starting this nightmare. And it's all about that naps. They're not bothered about your work or not. They're not bothered about, you know, you slogging a wheelbarrow about, pushing up ramps into a skip. I bet it's like, oh yeah, every wheelbarrow in a skip now, you've got to register it. No. What, you've registered everything? I found out something else the other day. Roadworks are registered as well. Because you're picking up in work vehicles, because they're doing it on the phones with the satellites. I've seen it. The programming, like Roadworks, will make it down to put it down to 40 or 50. And then when you go through it in your car knows. And it drops down to that speed, especially the new cars. So what they do, these roadwork people, say if you're on a motorway and they've reduced it down to from 70 to 40, and you've got one of these new cars, when you get to that 40, it'll automatically do 40. So it's tagged up, you know, whatever that's happening on the phone. You know what I mean? So these phones are controlling everything. It's AI controlling everything. And that's where we're at. And if it's getting us penalised for everything we're doing, I was right all along. It's against us. So we have to come off it eventually. We have to. No, it's my next port of call to do that. Because if I do ever leave my job and go to another one, he'll say, whip out your phone then, download the app, and I'm going to say, I don't have a phone. That's what I will say. I don't have a phone. That's my motto going forward. The deeper we go into this. Oh, it's lovely little walk this is, isn't it? I'll have to put gloves back on. Should light a little fire somewhere, shouldn't I? Cook up some beans or something. I should do that. It's just getting that motivation. I struggle with motivation. It's just lovely winter's morning here. Yeah, it's nice to make a video again. This little snowy patch. All falling off. You can hear all the snow falling off, can't you? Look at that tree. Nice tree there. Nice yellow tree. That's birch. And in a survival situation in February, just when it starts to bud, you can actually collect the water from this. It's called birch water. And you tap it, they call it birch tapping. Look at the colour of it. Nice yellow. Yeah, you silver birch. And you tap it, you collect the water. And it's a real good spring tonic, you know. I do like the foraging, big into foraging, you know, real knowledge, you know, I like real knowledge. Learning my own knowledge as well. I like these rose hips here, you know, edible, packed full of vitamin C. Just try and keep my hands warm. I've covered quite a bit really in 20 minutes. Yeah, so We're going up to the reservoir as well. See the birds and the wildlife and stuff like that. I might have to put my gloves on actually. Wow. That's going to be hard to do, isn't it? My hands are freezing. I've got to get some warmth going. Yeah, there we go. We're on. We're on. We're back. We're back. It's moments like these, you know, as long as I'm out that system just for a few hours. Every day I do it, I make the most of it. I do hope it comes to an end soon. This sense of dread, this AI dread that's going to switch you off, lock you out. This is the real problem that's going on, the real. And what's disturbing most of it about it all, people don't even know about it. They don't even know. But the trouble is, the powers that be, they secretly want you to know there is an agenda. They're laughing at people that are asleep. They're targeting people that know stuff because we're right. We know what they're doing. It's an intuition, you have this feeling, you know. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And that's what it's like when you're awake to this. When you're going along with it, you're not going to see it. You're just going to live this happy life, no worry in the world, fly anywhere in the world. You ain't even going to know anything about this. You know, these are the compliers that are going along with it. But if they only knew what we knew, oh my God, they'd be, well, the worst it gets, hopefully it does wake them up. I hate going through it. Sleepless nights, constant worry, because my sleep pattern is like, I sleep every 2 or 3 days. And it's always late as well, like 2, 3 in the morning. Ridiculous. And then get up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, you know. Horrible. I do miss them long days. Just can't get it. I can't get it back. Just this sense of dread all the time. Just wish it'd end. Yeah, nice winter walk. Yeah, I had to wear glasses, quite bright. Yeah. I've just got to do something in a second. Yes, so sorry, just had to pause you there. So all in all, they're big birds. I feel great. I really do. You know, I feel great. It's the world out there. But within, I forgot my gloves. I've left my gloves. I've just put my gloves down. I hope I ain't lost them. I've got them. Fancy forgetting my gloves. Yeah, so all in all, despite everything going on, I feel absolutely great. Let's put my glove back on actually. It's hard to, I need 3 pairs of hands here. You're still recording? Yeah. You know, that's why I say love yourself, look after yourself, you know. You can't control the world out there, you have to control what's going on within. And like I say, you know, the journey I've been on, this journey, whether I'm speaking for myself or not, I am very, very happy with the way that I've handled this over the last 5 years. I've got no regrets whatsoever of where I'm at. My life has never been so good mentally, and you know, I feel strong about it, you know, in my decisions. I feel right about it, it feels great. I've got no regrets whatsoever about anything. I've done everything right I can do, everything. I've read all the signs, I've stocked up, I've prepared the best I can, I've quit a lot of bad habits, you know, all addictions, you know, all junk food and all bad addictions, you know, it's little what addictions, isn't it? You know, I don't waste my energy anymore without going into detail about things. You know, I don't sin anymore. I try not to sin, because sinning is a big thing. It really is. Because if you do something, you know, it takes its toll on you. You know, if you know what I mean, guys, figure it out. You know what I mean? You don't want to waste your energy. You know, always empower yourself. Don't waste your energy. That's a little bit of woodland, this is actually, just walking this. We're coming up to a bit of a dead end here. It'd be a good place to... No, we'll keep walking actually. Yes, nice and fresh, nice and cold, nice and brisk. Crunch of the leaves, nice autumn. Yeah, let's go this way. Ah, now I've turned, the lighting's gone bad. Is that any good? Which one's better? Just trying to think. Yeah, we'll stick to that one. Yeah, it feels great as well, you know, moving like this as well. Keeps you warm, keeps the morale up. You know. But yeah, like I say, I'm in a good place, not financially obviously. Always skint, which I don't like, because you can get into a lot of problems once you go below that belt, you know, that line, which I'm just managing to stay above. Still not getting enough work. Just constantly on edge with that. Staying above that line, yeah. Your whole world can fall apart if you go in it. I've been there before. Wow, it's a huge eagle there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at this, that's huge. don't know if you guys can see it. Look at the size of him. I don't know if you guys can see it. He's a monster. At least it's spraying the skies today. I'm always aware of my surroundings. I always know when the perfectly blue sky today. Perfectly blue. I always know when they spray because there's these lines and then it goes like white all day. And it just envelops, but they've not done anything today. Don't make sense, does it? Why is it some days? And then it's like this is how it should be. Oh, it's great to be out in this snow. It really is. I do like to make the most of seasons. Yeah, we should be coming up to the canal in a bit. I mean reservoir it's called, so we'll do a bit of talking at the reservoir about things. Yeah, also, what else can I add? You know, being on your own in this as well, this journey. I mean, it's a good time to be alone, to be honest with you. With this going on, it's continuing, and I embrace it. I'm glad I am. I'd rather not be. I'd rather share my life with someone. But with this going on, it's I don't know what to say about it really. Someone's built a snowman here. If anyone's into snow bed, it's quite funny actually. Look at this guy. Look at him. I don't know where the eyes are gone, but yeah. Oh, I don't know what to say. It was a good effort. We're right on this bridge. We're just entering the canal now. How quickly goes it? I'm not quite ready yet. It should be ready. Should just squeeze them, but they should be ready and they're not. Some bushes they are, some are not, but it's nice to get vitamin C. I'll find some. Let's get over this footpath now. I've got to scan a QR code to open it. I'm not allowed on the land. I'm joking. It's coming now, isn't it? It's coming. You know, the landscape being fenced off. Get off my land. QR code to enter. Bit of a bridge here, bit of a waterfall. And let's continue. It's just the perfect winter's morning. You know, do you know what? I'm so glad I barely work, you know. That's a good picture, isn't it? Under this oak tree and the sound of the little waterfall down here. The leaves. Yeah, because I only like to work like part time, you know, bits and bobs and stuff. I get to experience living in the seasons and stuff like that. No, we didn't have many hot days last year. We had a handful, and I was off work during them times, and I'm glad I was off. I think we had probably 10 days max of good weather, and I was off and enjoyed every minute of it. And like days like today, I'm off today. You know, I'm privileged. I'm off today. You know, getting a feel for the season, not being stuck up somewhere I don't want to be. You know, yeah. I've just, like I say, I'm happy with the journey I've been on. Even though I have been on my own through this nightmare. No, it's glow a second. Yeah, just had to pause again. Noisy people again that want attention. Yeah, speaking of that, when I went to the shop next door to me today just to pick up some biscuits. And I just walked in there, just two people in there work there. So miserable they are. It's unbelievable. It really is. Check this little waterfall out, guys. Oh, look at this view. Look how lovely this is. This little forest, we'll come up to the reservoir in a bit. Got all this deadly, no, woody nightshade, don't want to eat that. Yeah, look, great diversity of trees here. Some oaks. Oh, runny nose. Ah, I've got no tissue. That's it. Leaves are falling. Just use my glove. This is what it's about. Free, being free. But it's good for certain people, but there's a lot of people that don't want freedom. People actually need a leader. The majority actually need to be led. They can't live their own lives. You've got that group as well, and that group's huge. You know, when you're certain people like me that believe in freedom, they don't want it. Yet I crave it. This little bit of forest walk this is. The scenery's changing. The leaves are falling. "40 minutes. See if we can get to an hour. That magical hour. It's we're just coming to the reservoir now. Just entering it. It's frozen. It's frozen alright. I mean, I remember coming here last year? You could actually walk on it. I did walk on the outskirts, but I could have skated across the whole lot. No, it's not actually. It's not froze. It is on the edges. It is on the edges a bit. Yeah. It's just on the edge, yeah, it's just frozen. Some birds on these branches here. Yeah, this is where all the birds hang out. This is a place I like to come. There's a lot of different sorts of birds here. Kingfishers, swans, geese. It's also cold here as well. It's really, the wind's just blowing. Plenty of firewood. You know, to keep you warm in the midnight hour when the switch is off. Do you know what I mean? Plenty to go around. Can't catch everyone. These birds, they're swans, they are. To anyone that didn't know, everyone knows what a swan is, don't they? Definitely feel the wind coming off this reservoir. Let's continue a little bit. I need to crack on with some ginger. Give it another couple more, 5 minutes. find a little spot, sit down, have a last little bit of a chat, and before end of another video. Yeah, it's definitely cold on this lake. Windy, cold. Big old opening coming up here, so you should be able to see quite a lot. Yeah, we've got a few cold days coming, and then it's going to warm up towards the weekend. It's going to go up to like 14 degrees. That's going to be warm. So where this cold spell's come from, I don't know. But yeah, it was the coldest night last night. It got down to minus 4 last night. And this is the coldest day, -2. You know, middle of the day it's now -2, so this is the coldest day. And then at the weekend it's going to be like warm. It don't make sense. It don't make sense where this cold spell has come from. And then it's going to warm up again, so yeah, it's quite choppy. Yeah, I just think it's weird. That water must be absolutely freezing. Absolutely freezing. Wow, I wouldn't like to jump in there. It freezes. So yeah, massive body of water. Lovely for picnics in the summer here. What are we on now? 45 minutes. Yeah, like what I keep going back to, you know, being on your own in all this, you know. And this is it. This is it. It's just a waste. It's just a waste. And the thing is, this is the brainwashing. It's the fact is that I know I'm wasting my days, because there's no future. There's just, you know, you're just existing, and you give up, and every day is a waste. If you've got nothing this day and age, you're on a downward trajectory big time. But it's my fate to go down this road. Like I've been saying, I was always happier skinned. How do I get over this? Hang on a minute. I want to walk down here. Oh, I've got to jump over here. Oh, without falling in the river, stream, whatever it is. Yeah, there's a little spot I want to go to where I'll probably just finish up the video really. It's a few minutes away. I don't want to slip into this river. You know what? I've got to really watch my foot in here actually. This is just like a walk and talk, like I said earlier. Nothing special. It's just, you know what I mean. It's just living in the now, being yourself, and the timeline we're going through and what we're going through. You know, staying above it all, staying on top of it, and hoping and praying that it all ends soon. You know, it's just getting worse, isn't it? You know, it's like that bloke in America. He's not in office for another 2 months, so it's a telltale sign, isn't it, that they're going to throw everything they can at us in the next 2 months. So you watch, they run up, because it's winter as well. You know, like I said back to the video, they always pick on us when we're cold and vulnerable. And like I said, I don't get cold anymore. I ain't got time to be cold anymore. You know what I mean? Because of this going on. This is why I go out wearing a t-shirt and stuff, because I'm disturbed what's going on. I ain't got time to be cold. I ain't got time to get ill. Like I say earlier, I'm so glad I'm on this journey. And I've done it all on myself, you know. I've got, like I say, I've got no regrets. At times I keep saying that. Got no regrets. Done everything right. And like I say, again, going back to it all, I'm in a good place mentally. You know, I'm on top of it. I'm above it, top of what's going on. And yeah, I can't be fooled. They're trying to fool us, that's for sure. Trying to fool us. But it's too late. Once you're awake, you know, that's it. There's no going back. Nice little opening here, which is I'm going to crack open my ginger hot drink. Just trying to find somewhere to sit actually. Oh, actually nowhere to sit because it's all snowed. Nowhere. Find somewhere to sit. I don't think I'm going to find anywhere without. Oh, there's nowhere. Yes, the show can't find nowhere to sit. Yes, they're still looking for a place to sit. I want to find a little log I can sit on. I can't find anything. So I can just pour some ginger. We'll find somewhere. What are we on now? 15 minutes. Yes, I was just thinking then, you know, the situation we're in, as bad as it is, you know, just always remember, you know, if you're going through this, you're not on your own. You know, every day is a challenge, and you do feel like you're on your own in all this, but you're not the only one going through this. There is people out there that are going through this constant draining. You know, it drains your battery. You know, just push to keep. They're forcing it, aren't they? They're trying to force it. You know, this digital stuff onto us, and this is the problem, forcing it. That energy is still there, that mandatory energy is still there. It's just when they're going to play it again. It's just when they're going to do it again. There'll be another form. It'll be done in another way, at another time. But yeah, they've got all eternity to bring it in, haven't they? You know, 10 years is just a blip in time for these people. And they're good at buying time, that's for sure. Yeah, they always shrug it off, don't they? This is how they work. They buy time. As long as you're not a part of it, you know, as long as, like I say, sinning, you know, don't do, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. You make sure you're right with yourself with everything you do. You know, don't be a liar. Don't, you know, step out of it as much as you can, that toxic system, which probably a lot of you guys can relate to. You know, doing your bit, and that's the key to all this, doing your bit, looking after yourself, doing what you want to do, and just shutting that world off, which is what I do most of the time. And it always helps coming out here, you know. Remember who you are, because there is an agenda to alter us, alter our behaviour, and it's happening with the censorship. We're being altered to get us thinking on the same page. You know, this dread, it's not going away. It's progressing. I can sit there. Oh, I can get through this one. No digital ID required. Yeah, I've got it bad, I know. I can sit on this stile actually. Just have a quick 5 minutes for you guys, and then we'll just call it a day, really. And I've got to stop saying that, really. Can I pop you there? Hands free. Hands free. Bit of sun in the background. Put my gloves down. Just loosen up a bit. There's plenty of ponies in this field, that's for sure. That lights might be killing the video actually. Got to stop saying actually as well. Yeah, looking forward to a drink. Yeah, look at the colour of this. Hang on. Wow, that's strong. Look, it's like orange. You can see the turmeric. It's like a nice yellowy colour. Nice and hot. Chili, cayenne pepper, black pepper. Yeah, just a treat this does. This will keep any flus away. Like I say, it's good to be on this journey. I think after this I'll be picking some rose hips actually. You know, full of vitamin C. Yeah, just put that back a bit actually. Yeah, so yeah, well, I've got a few minutes to speak. I'm on a footpath. Yeah, check out this view, guys. This is the view. A few horses down there, ponies, whatever they are. Yeah, what a day, eh? It's been good making this video. I've really enjoyed it. It's nice to wolf this down. Should warm me up. So I've done about 6 or 7 miles now. At least another 3 or 4 miles to get back to the town. That's good stuff, this is. Daniach. That good. We're having another. Look at that. That goodness. So what are we on now? We're coming up to the hour mark now. So hope everyone has watched till this far. You know, hope everyone's enjoyed. You know, my little winter walk. You know, keeping it real, being authentic, being real. You know, living. You know, this is like a day in my life of just one day. You know, definitely worth coming out today. It was definitely. I do like these winter walks, so I'll be going on these for the next couple of days while it's nice and cold like this. Maybe I'll make another video. Maybe. I thought it was a bit overdue, you know, after about 10 days. I thought I'd knock a video together, so this is it. This is what we got. Hope you know, hope people got something out of it, you know, spiritually, you know, out of it. Yeah, and staying strong in these dark, evil times that we are entering, and you know, staying strong, and just switching it off if you can. Switch it off. Like I said, you know, ditching it all, I think, is the way to go, because it's not getting me anywhere. You know, just live your life on your terms. You know, start making. Try not to talk about it. You know, I've spoke about it today, but I don't want to talk about it. You know, I always just want to be solutions based, and you know, get off these devices, which would put a spanner in the works. You know, ditching these devices. You know, anything smart, get rid of. Don't buy things that have got smart on them, like a smart washing machine, smart fridge. You know, you'd be locked out your fridge. Smart house, you'd be locked in your little pod, won't you? Your little shoebox in your high rise somewhere, locked out. You know, because AI decided, back to what I said earlier. You know, it will just cut you out of society. We'll have some sort of daily carbon allowance out, what we can and cannot purchase. You know, this is all connected to this AI grid as well. This AI world they're trying to bring in. You just feel it building all around you, everywhere you go. So it's my next phase of all this. Get on the mouse. Do you guys hear that? It's gone now. Yeah, I love being out. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have another one. Just enjoying this moment, to be honest with you. This last bit of talk. I think I've got enough for one more in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy this view now. Finish up on this and get heading back, and I'm looking forward to a nice meal when I get back as well. I'm gonna have beans on sourdough bread on toast. Sourdough toast, should I say? With some nice spicy beans. You know, pepper and all that. Make them nice and hot. Should do a video on it really. My nose is running again. Ah, that's this ginger. Okay guys, right, we're up to the hour, so oops, bubble. I'll do another talk like this again, you know, if things progress and what I feel, where it's heading and stuff. In case the agenda moves, that's something we've missed. You know, another piece of the puzzle we've probably missed that adds up. I put a lot of dots together on this video of the bigger picture. That censorship I mentioned earlier is a big part of it. Is the next phase of where it goes. You know, it's going to decide our fate. So, like I say, towards the end of the video, we've got to get rid of it. We've got to come off it. Depending on how bad it gets, you know, even I'll have to come off it. It's on my radar anyway. It just don't seem to be working really. But I just enjoyed making this video. I really enjoyed making this. Yeah, just to talk to the few friends I have got on here. That's a little bit now. Wow, but I had a lot. Might as well have the last little bit on camera. This is life. Makes your nose run a bit. Wow, it's spicy, spicy hot. That stupid thing's making a noise. How can a lid make a noise? Yeah, I was just thinking about solutions just quickly. I'm thinking there's two ways that I could possibly go with all this going on. Is go for van life, have a plan. Is actually making a plan, and I'm thinking, should I make a plan, go van life, or leave the country? It's on my radar, one of them two, because it's just getting worse. Everything's getting expensive. It just seems, I'm thinking van life. I am. I'm making the most of this and living. Because, you know, this war on freedom, you can feel it when you're awake to it. But as we know on here, okay. Okay, right guys, I'm off. And hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care guys, bye for now.